Hey everyone, this is another Chibson unboxing. This one I did not get pictures of. So usually these boxes, they open on the top. I'm going to try to make a little line here with my thumb. Or they all open on the side, right in here. Not in the middle. Those are some pretty funny videos on YouTube of people trying to rip these things open. So yeah, this is a Chibson custom order. And it's the first one of all these that I have not seen pictures of. The seller had good communication. I requested a few things. There goes Leo, and here we go. You can see already the color looks nice. So this one took 39 days. Started November 7th. It is a beautiful upper 50s day today here in St. Louis. I think they packaged it well. I got the block inlays that I asked for. The usual garbage. See, it's got the green Custom's on it. I don't really like. This is a new seller for me. Seller was Happy Lily. Wow, that stock looks good. Neck looks good. Looks beautiful. Nice flame. Oh, and they did it. They were going to do a fade for me on the back and the neck and the sides. Come around here. That's beautiful. They did a great job. Nice. Got a black jack cover. course, I own many real guitars. Not a really big fan of Les Pauls. It's probably why I have bought a few of these. But the quality on these things is excellent. Can't tell you how many Epiphones and Les Pauls I've seen that have grooves around the binding. I have to say I was a little worried not getting pictures. So the things I asked for was the ABR style or Nashville bridge. Their ad did not have block inlays on the first fret or anywhere up here. They had the trapezoid, so I made sure they did that right for the custom. And then I asked them to do the fade, which it looks really nice. I do see a heel joint on this guitar. It was like the first one that I bought. No scarf joint. That's good. And I'm sure I'll change this out and put Seymours and Switchcraft and CTS pots, caps in here. Oh, it's tuned up to Fleetwood Mac. I was kind of hoping I would get the other tuners on this one. And hopefully they'll be okay. They're ugly, I'll tell you that. The dots aren't too bad. Sometimes they're pretty wonky on these things. I see 3 lines on the binding. That's nice. Really happy about that. I don't have to change that. I have a friend that bought one of these a few months ago, and he did the same thing with a tobacco burst. He had them do the fade around the back. And his is gorgeous. So I was hoping mine would match it, and I think it has. Beautiful flame. It does seem like they have trouble with the custom heads a little bit. The headstocks, they're a little long or something. I don't know, I've never had a custom, but the diamond looks good. The logo looks good. Even the bell cover's fine for me. I don't really care. I don't turn these into Gibsons. They're just to have fun with, installing stuff. I forget, I think I paid $267 maybe for this one, something like that deal, something like that. It was under $270. It was originally like $215, and then they added for, what did she add for? The ABR bridge and 2-inch body. That's another thing I didn't mention. This feels like a 2-inch body too. Sometimes they tell you that and they're not. They'll be an 1/8 short. This one feels like it. It's not real heavy. I have a heavier Jimmy Page number 2. That's a 2-inch from Guitar Monopoly. They did a great job. But this is Happy Lily, and I'm really pleased. Get out of the light. I say I was worried. The UK, they've been stopping these at customs, and heard a couple rumors about New York doing that too. This did go through New York, and this is the first time that I didn't get a second tracking once it hit USPS in New York Metro. It just went from cleared through customs to at my door 2 days earlier than the tracking said, which is always nice. So that's the first time out of 5 times that it didn't show up hitting the UPS station. It just left. We have Christmas next week, so this is a nice little Christmas present for me, and I'm surprised it made it 2 days early because of that. These feel horrible, and they're gonna go. Jeez, you can barely move them. Always wanted a Cherryburst Les Paul. I know it's not a real one, but I'm really happy with the cherry color. I was concerned about them doing a cherry color because their colors over there seem orangey from the different factories. Especially if you get like a tea or a honey burst. They all have the same kind of color to them. I was lucky that my second one didn't. It looks like a true honey burst that I got from Guitar Monopoly. But the cherry burst on this is gorgeous. I'm pretty picky. It doesn't have a hard line. The fade is really nice. I used to paint helicopters for a living. So whoever had the gun in their hands, they knew what they were doing on this. Same thing with the back. Identical fade. Not a hard line. A little bit more of the Gibson teardrop look, but beautiful. So there you go, fellas, on a beautiful St. Louis December day. It's been like summer here almost this winter. I'm glad it arrived when it was warm out because it's dipped down into the 20s here this month during the day, but not today. The covers look better than my other ones. They look like they fit better. I'll probably have trouble getting them off. They put them on when they're wet. So there's the plastic in there. That doesn't feel bad for an Epiphone. These are Epiphones, by the way. I think these are made at Epiphone factories at night. I think they moonlight and make these. The pickups say Epiphone on the back of them. On every one that I've gotten on all these. It's not tuned up, but it feels good. Definitely looks like rosewood. Typical frets from China guitars. It's a fat neck, which I don't really like, but for Les Pauls, I think that's how they should be. I'm more of a Jackson fan. So this is definitely one of the fatter ones I've gotten from them. Now I have bought the cases for these, 2 of them, and I won't buy one again. It's dangerous to ship them in the cases. There's a lot of play inside the cases, and they're junk. the neck pocket doesn't fit and the headstock hits the bottom of the case, and they slide around a lot in there. I actually had a broken tip from one of my switchcrafts in there, and I have to put a like a towel in there above the guitar so it doesn't move around. So I'm going to get a Gibson case for this one, a used one, probably. They're not the best with their stains and stuff. I do see a couple little blemishes. These things aren't perfect, but overall I don't see any blemishes on it that are like nicks or anything. It looks perfect. But yeah, don't get the cases. This was packed very well in here, like all the other ones that I got without cases. And I've seen broken necks come out of those cases on YouTube. I said I have 2 of them, and that's enough. They're not good. The handles on them feel like rubber bands. The outer pleather, what fake leather on them is really thin, tears real easy. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching.